Want to take your backyard, patio, or gaming setup to the next level? These XMCosy Smart RGBCW string lights may just be the upgrade that you're looking for. As the title says, they are smart, they are customizable, and apparently they are packed with features that will make your space pop. But are they worth it? What's going on, everybody? Chuck here, and I hope you are having a fantastic day today. Today, we're going to be testing out the brightness, the durability, and the smart features that these lights claim to have to see if they're really worth the hype. Let's dive in. Now, to get it out of the way, XM did send me these lights in exchange for a review, but as always, that is not going to impact my opinions on these lights. If they're good, if they're bad, if they're somewhere in between, I'm going to be brutally honest about it, and that's what you can expect in this video. First, let's go ahead and talk about the different length options that you have available when purchasing. You can get 49.5 feet, 72.5 feet, and 98 foot lengths. These are the 72.5 feet, and it comes with 22 bulbs on the string. Obviously, the smaller length, the less lights, the more length, more lights. And you can actually string more strands together. I don't know the exact number, but that's also cool because you can get multiples and put them around the amount of space that you need. Now, my goal with these lights is to put them on my gazebo or pergola that I have in the backyard, which is 10 by 12. So this is actually more, almost double than what I need in length, but I'm gonna make do with what I've got. Now, these lights claim to be smart, which means you have to download an app. So you download the XM app, no, not XM Radio, but XMCosy has its own app, it's green. And that's how you will control everything to do with these lights. Now, I will say I did download the app, and the app is pretty simple to use, and XMCosy has a variety of string lights and other lighting products available for purchase, and you can control all those through that app, and it's a very simple layout depending on what you have connected to the app. These lights are wireless, and when I say wireless, I don't mean they run off like solar. You gotta actually plug them in, but they have a transmitter, which the app connects to the transmitter. You don't need a separate transmitter, which I've needed before with other wireless products. Everything is built into the lights themselves, so that's pretty cool. Now, these lights claim to be shatterproof. Now, I went outside and I tested this by banging it against my brick wall and dropping them onto concrete. Let's see what happens. I'm not gonna shatter these with a hammer or something like that because that's not practical use. Oftentimes when you get a string of lights, especially during Christmas time, you just sort of throw them around and sometimes the bulbs break. So I wanted to see if these bulbs break if I just sort of throw them around the backyard or around the area where I'm going to be using them, and as you can see, they're fine. They didn't break. They got scuffed up, but they didn't break, so that's good. Now, these lights are RGBCW, so not only do you have the full red, green, blue color spectrum, I think 16 million vivid colors that you can use, you can also set these up just to plain white bulbs, from warm white to cool white. Not that I think anyone would really use cool white, but you could use cool white if you wanted to. So you have a bunch of different options at your fingertips through the app with these bulbs. Something you can do with these lights is in the app, you can set each individual bulb to its own color. Something that I think is really cool, and it can open up the world of possibilities to use these lights. An idea that I had, and feel free to use this, let's say you're having a gender reveal party. In this gender reveal party, you can set the lights up to alternate between the baby blue and the baby pink, right? You give the results to a comrade of your choosing, in which case you can then set up in the app a different scene, and in that scene you can have it be all baby blue or all pink depending on the gender of your baby. Then your friend can go ahead and simply push a button, turn the lights to all one color and say, oh, we're having a baby boy or a baby girl, hooray! That's awesome. That is part of the features in this, is various scenes that are pre-set up in the app. You can also create your own scenes. It has Christmas themes or scenes. It has summer scenes and spring scenes and everything in between. You can set your own up if you want to. And within those scenes, you can actually have, there's another one, you can have the lights dance and fade in and out, just cut from one color to the other. So many different options that you can do within the app that I don't know that I can say them all. You can also connect these lights to Amazon Alexa and control them through Alexa.
Here's what I found. If you're trying to add a new Alexa compatible remote, go to the Alexa.
Another fun feature that my kids really enjoyed is syncing the lights to music. Now, the weird sort of thing about this feature is that you have to use your phone because it listens to the microphone. So you have to have the microphone near the music so it can hear it and then synchronize the lights. But the interesting off thing about it is that there is a delay between the app hearing the music to making the lights dance one way or the other. So it's not perfectly synced. It's like just off enough that it doesn't quite go with the beat, but that is a really fun feature. Something else that I really enjoy doing with anything that I have that's a smart feature is timers and countdowns and that kind of thing. So I have my lights set up through the app to turn on at dusk and go till about 10 o'clock at night. So that way I don't have to manually turn the lights on or off, not that that's a big deal, but that is something fun if you just like to have them pop on as soon as it gets dark and then turn off right before you go to bed. That's, not I'm saying it's an amazing feature, but that is a nice thing to have within these lights. And just to show you how quick everything operates, so I'm just going to select one of the preset scenes here and we'll do Neon World here. Oh, look at that. I mean, it's instantaneous. Summer wind. I mean, as soon as I push it, it changes. What is this? Spring fishing. So it's very quick using the app. Like I said, the transmitter is over there on the floor right now, but because that's not going to be the permanent spot for it, but that's where it is now. But I mean, yeah, it is very Planet Journey. I mean, it is very quick utilizing the app and getting the lights to do what you want it to do. So what are my final thoughts on these XMCosy RGBCW string lights? I really like them. I mean, I am impressed with how well they did. I actually had really low expectations because I do get a lot of these requests, in all honesty. I get a lot of emails from companies, hey, we'll send you a free product if you do a review. And obviously I do reject way more than I accept, but until the storm basically took my gazebo away, we were looking to put string lights up. So I'm figuring, this would be a good little test to see how they do. And so, but these do so well. It's so just the plain, now this is obviously the plain warm white, and they are so bright. If there was a roof here, it would be even brighter in here. Probably have to dim these down quite a bit. Otherwise, you don't want to be out here in a bright light unless you're having a party or something. But if it's my wife and I just lounging out here, a little bit dimmer probably. But the app, so functional. Because a lot of times with these other situations, like I've gotten robot mowers from other companies and stuff, and it's like, yeah, this is a smart mower, and the mower is fine, but the app is like bland and basic, and it's not really user intuitive. Where this XMCosy app, it is so, it's more robust, I guess, than I thought it was going to be. And it's so fast. You saw it. As soon as I wanted it to do something, it did it. The transmitter's right there on the floor, connected to the Wi-Fi in the house, and it was instantaneous. I hit the button, and the lights immediately did what I wanted to do. Couple cons, the materials that comes to string up the lights or whatever, get your own if you want. Probably be a little bit better quality. But the bulbs themselves, the plastic, it's cheap. Now, yeah, it was fine, when I banged it against the brick wall and dropped it on this concrete over here. But like if you were to step on it with all your weight or something were to fall on them or something, they'd break. But I mean, they claim to be shatterproof, so it wouldn't shatter because it's not glass. but it would break all over the place. But the plastic casing itself seems a little bit, or the bulb itself seems a little bit cheap. And the only feature in the app I probably would never use is the music sync thing, because there's a lag, because it uses the speaker on your phone to listen to the song, and then it has to transcode or whatever, make you know, the lights move based on the beat, but it's like off a little bit. So I don't know if I'd ever use it, but it'd be a cool feature, but yeah, these lights are absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna link to them down below. If you wanna purchase yourself some, like I said, 3 different sizes, about 45 feet, 72 feet, and 98 feet. So just, I'm gonna link to this down below if you wanna go ahead and check that out. If you do purchase them using that link, I do get a small commission, and I would appreciate it if you did that. If you didn't, that's fine too. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next video. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and God bless.